metaphor to say, like, when I tell you it's going to be people along your journey that you don't even know that's going to come and help you out, all you got to do is get started. There's going to be people that's going to help you along your way, and you're not going to know them. You're not going to know when they're coming. They're just going to come out of nowhere and they're going to help you. So the best thing you can do is get started.
Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a demo. You don't really know you.
Hello guys, my name is Siren Redd. I'm the entrepreneur, and every week I give you business tips and tricks on how to create or how to maintain your creative business. So right now we are in one of my creative businesses, which is creative Airbnb. So basically what I did, I'm gonna say was, I've been focusing on this more than a creative direction lately. So I guess that's why I'm saying like I was. But I started out as a print model, and then I worked my way into becoming a creative director, shooting music videos and things like that, and building sets. So I decided to turn that creative passion into a brick and mortar business. So I used Airbnb, and I started building like extravagant, like crazy themed Airbnbs and stuff like that, so people can come and do photo shoots and stuff like that. And having it on platforms like Verbo or Airbnb, Booking.com pays the bills and pays me as well for my art. So that is what we're sitting in right now. But today I just wanted to make this video because I'm really going to try to like also like have like little talks and stuff like that, because I can give you all the tips in the world. I can tell you like things that to do to help you create a new creative business. I can give you tips on I can give you tips on how to create a new creative business. I can give you I can give you all types of tips and tricks on how to approve on Airbnb, stuff like that, everything. So being an entrepreneur, you can read all the books you want, you can have all the mentors you want and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, there are going to be, real life things that happen that go along with all the logical stuff that happens. Like, of course, as an entrepreneur, to do like your paperwork and stuff like that, to how to run your business and stuff like that. Like, how you're gonna, somebody can teach you all those things. But there are also certain things and conversations that need to be had that cannot be taught by a course or anything like that. And it's something that you're going to have to just kind of learn on your own, if that makes sense. So these videos are more so just kind of my thoughts and my feelings and things that I'm going through and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to keep up with it, and every Monday give y'all a video, just a little video about different things that goes on in entrepreneurship outside of actually running the business. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Today's video is going to be about help, right? Help. Help is something that you're going to definitely need a lot of. And in the beginning, you may not have that much help, especially when it comes to your friends and your family, because when it comes to starting a business, a lot of people operate in fear. So you could have a great idea, you could be talented and stuff like that, but if it doesn't logically make sense to the people who are around you, the people who love you and stuff like that, sometimes they can kind of talk you out of situations, or because they're either hating on you, or what it is mostly is that they care about you. Like they care about you, and they want to keep you safe. So instead of saying like, yeah, you should go full force in photography, they want you to have a great life. So they might say, why don't you go to school to be a doctor instead? Because doctors are logical, and you're going to get a job if you're a doctor. Like, they feel like you're more guaranteed something that's logical than you would be guaranteed something that's not logical. Does that make sense? So sometimes your friends and family won't be the ones to help you, but we're going to talk about help. Okay. So as an entrepreneur, I feel like a lot of people don't want to get started because they feel like they're not going to have the correct help. They're not going to help that. They're not going to, they feel like they're not going to, right? So they're like, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to get the tools and things I need? I don't know anybody. I don't, this is my first time doing this, is my first time doing that, right? When I tell you guys, and on this channel, I don't know, I don't care to offend anybody or anything like that, but on this channel we believe in God. Okay, we believe in God, we believe in the higher power. I do talk about my ancestors, I do talk about spirits. I do believe in my angels, my spirit guides. I do believe in God. So if you don't believe in that, you might as well just click on this off this fucking video right now, because it's not gonna make sense to you what I'm about to say. So So what I want to say about help and you feeling like you're not going to get help is going to come. Help is going to come. Help is going to come. For me personally, I didn't know anything about the business I was starting. I didn't know anything like how to get into. I didn't know anything. All I did was I prayed. I went and I prayed and I wrote down exactly what I wanted. I said, I want to learn how to do Airbnb. I want to build an Airbnb with a heart-shaped bed and a jungle room and stuff like that. And I want to do a cool music video. And I wrote that down. And then I started putting in the work. So I started getting on Instagram. I started getting on Google and stuff like that. And I started looking up how to open an Airbnb, how to start an Airbnb, how to do this, how to do that, how to do that. And then my findings of me researching on how to do something, I ended up running into somebody who was selling a course. Her course was $2,500 at the time. So I went and I bought her course and I took her mentorship. And this is what brought me here today to having my Airbnb and then teaching other people how to do Airbnb and creative businesses as well. Okay. But if I would have decided I'm not going to start because I don't know anyone at the moment, I don't know if I'm going to find anyone at the moment, I don't know how I'm going to get from I don't know how I'm going to get from point A to point B, from point A to point B. I feel like I would have never started and I would have still been in the same spot wishing I had something that I have now. Does that make sense? So you want to go ahead and take the leap. You want to take a leap before you know where you're going to land. Sometimes it's better to not know what you're doing and just go for it and then figure out what you're doing along the way. Another example I want to give to you guys is kind of like a metaphor, and it might sound a little bit weird, but the other day I was driving home and it was it was raining outside and stuff like that. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you will know that I'm located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, whatever. I'm located in Philly. All right. And Philly, they tend to be very, 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 very aggressive drivers. So all that you scared to get over and all that shit, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. You need to learn how to drive or you get off the road, right? So I'm driving home, and I get on the highway, and it's so misty outside because it's not like this regular rain. It's like that misty, nasty, like rain that kind of sticks to your window. You get what I'm saying? It's just pouring down raining, right? So I'm trying to get over before I have to get off the exit because when you get on the highway, there's like the exit that you get on leads to another exit that gets you right off the highway. If that makes sense. If you don't get over and get all the way on the highway, it's going to keep going straight and it's going to take you to that next exit, and then you're going to get off the highway. You're going to have to go all the way around. So I'm like literally probably like a minute and a half away from this exit. I'm like, damn, nobody will let me over. And I really can't see out my back window. And every time I think somebody not coming, next you know, I hear a beep and I hear headlights and they just zooming past me. So I'm like, damn, I can't really see how I'm gonna get over. Now I'm gonna have to get off the highway and go all the way back around. And I'm already an hour from my house because I live in Delaware. My business is in Philly, but I live in Delaware. That's another video of why I did that. But so I'm like, how am I supposed to get over? How am I supposed to get off? Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to just have to get off and have to go around. Like it's just going to be, because I'd rather do that than be safe, right? So I'm as soon as I thought that, and I was like, damn, as soon as I thought that, somebody behind me gets over in the next lane that I'm trying to get over, and they flash their lights on me to get over. So I'm like, mind you, I don't know this person. I don't know who car it is. I've never seen this person. It's a random person on the highway. So I get over I get over in front of that person, thinking that they probably was getting over too, and they seen I was trying to get over, and they just wanted me to. They just was being nice and letting me over. We was both going the same way anyway, right? No, sir. This person gets over, lets me over, right? After they flash their lights to get me over, gets off like a split second before the fucking a split second before. I'm sorry, because a lot. A split second before the exit I was telling you about, they get off on the exit and they go about their business, and I keep going straight to Delaware. So that tells me that this person did not have no reason. They had no reason to help me. They had no reason to help me get over. They just seen that I kept trying to get over, and people kept speeding past me, and I kept having to like swerve a little bit. And they decided I'm going to help this random person I don't know because they probably can't see out their back window because it's raining. And this person helped me and then went about their fucking day, didn't ask for nothing or anything like that. So when I tell you, and I use that metaphor to say, like, when I tell tell you it's going to be people along your journey that you don't even know that's going to come and help you out. All you got to do is get started. There's going to be people that's going to help you along your way, and you're not going to know them. You're not going to know when they're coming. They're just going to come out of nowhere and they're going to help you. So the best thing you can do is get started. Spirit, God, angels, whatever you believe in will bring the people in your life that you need to be in your life to get the project done. So I never want you guys to feel like, oh, I'm not going to start because I don't have help. The help is going to come. If you build the village, the people will come. If you build, the people will come. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of share that with you and let you know, when push comes to shove and you like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, just start with what you can and just keep praying that you're gonna meet the own people. But I feel like with alignment, I feel like as me owning a business, when I started owning a business, I started to meet more and more business owners that started, because I was aligned and I was going to other things that business owners was going to. I'm going to networking events. I'm posting things that other business people are interested in. So it's helping me meet more and more business people who are helping me along the way of my journey, because we're aligned in that way and we have things in common. So it's not about where you are right now, it's about where you want to be. Okay. But yeah, so that is my video on you being scared and why you should not be scared that you don't have the help that you need right now to get started. Okay. So with that being said, my name is Siren Redd. I'm the careerpreneur, and every week I bring you business tips and tricks on how to create or how to maintain your career business. And I'll see you guys in my next video next week. Bye.